Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today we have our my wild card predictions for this year, playoff predictions for the NFL. So, first game that we have is the Texans and the Browns. The Texans have CJ Stroud and Nico Collins, who have been balled out last week. Nico Collins started the game with a 75-yard touchdown on a pass from CJ Stroud, first play of the game. But I really haven't looked at their pass D or any of that. But they don't really have a run game that I know of. I know their rush D is pretty good. Will Anderson's been doing better, or having a good rookie year. Really, I know nothing about the Texans, and I'm a casual. So, yeah. So, but the Browns, I know a lot about. The Browns have one of the best offenses in the league, led by Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco plays better in the playoffs. His career stands by it, and it's proven that he plays better in the playoffs. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL. One of the best pass rushes. Myles Garrett, and they've been putting up like 30 points a game since Joe Flacco started with the team. So on that note, I am going to have to take the Browns to win this game 30-27. I think it'll be close. I think the Texans will be able to generate offense on the Browns, but I think that Browns offense with Amari Cooper and Joe Flacco and David Njoku and all those guys would just be too much for the Houston Texans. So I got the Browns winning. On to our next game, my team, the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the Miami Dolphins. I do know the Dolphins have the number one pass offense and running offense, I'm pretty sure, in the NFL. The Chiefs defense is better. Better pass rush. But the one thing I do think will play a big factor in this game, like way more of a factor than anybody would think, is the weather. It's going to be like negative 25 with a wind chill. And Tua can't win in games. He's 0-4 in games that start at a kickoff of 45 degrees. It's going to be negative 25. And it might be snowing. And Mahomes is a snow game guy. So really, if you take all the points and you look at it, not only from the Chiefs defense is better than the Miami Dolphins defense, but the Dolphins offense is better than the Chiefs. But I do think Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce will get it together in the playoffs. That's why I got the Chiefs beating them 25-21. The reason why it's not a higher scoring game is because it's going to be freezing. There's going to be a lot of downhill running with Devon Achane for the Miami Dolphins, Pacheco for the Kansas City Chiefs, and then Clyde Edwards-Helaire and all those boys. But I do have the Chiefs winning this game. Now moving on to our next matchup, we got the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh should not even have a thought of thinking that they can win this game. And I shouldn't even think that they should even have a possibility to win this game because it's the Buffalo Bills. But I do think the Steelers have a chance to win this game. It is going to be cold in Buffalo too. Josh Allen, if he turns the ball over more than 2 times, I think And if that offense in general turns the ball over more than 2 times, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will be able to capitalize on the turnovers. But also, the Bills' pass defense is very good. But the Bills do have some injuries. Also, one other thing I didn't mention about the Miami versus Chiefs game was that Miami's riddled with injuries, so that just adds to the Chiefs, in my mind, winning the game. But I am going to take the clear-cut option. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills in this game, 31-17. If Josh Allen turns the ball over more than 2 times, or more than 3 times if they turn it over, Steelers win. But that's probably not going to happen. So that's why I got the Bills winning. Now, moving on. We got the Green Bay Packers, Dallas Cowboys. Green Bay, Dallas, big rivalry there. There's a lot of key details in this. You got McCarthy going up against his former team, the Packers. But you also have a Packers team that doesn't look like they should even... I don't think they should even be in the playoffs, honestly. I would have way rather seen like the Seattle Seahawks or somebody like that. The Dallas Cowboys offense, defense is better. Yeah. So is your special teams. Brandon Aubrey is better. So that's why I have the Dallas Cowboys beating the crap out of the Green Bay Packers 40-7. Now moving on. This is probably going to be my second favorite game to watch this weekend because it's Matthew Stafford, the greatest quarterback, in my opinion, in Lions history, going back to play his former team. Let's look at the Rams. Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams. Those are just offensive players, then Matt Stafford. Now let's look at the Lions. We have Amon-Ra, Jameson Williams, if he plays. I don't know if he's playing. Sam Laporta, if he plays. Jahmyr Gibbs, Swift, and Jared Goff. So, that is on offense. I really think Los Angeles Rams, who do they have on defense? Aaron Donald. That's the only guy I know on that team. I'm a casual for defensive side of the ball. The Lions have Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Aiden Hutchinson. But I do think that this is going to be the upset of the weekend. Give me the Rams, which I didn't put a score in for, so I messed that one up. But I do think the Rams will beat them 31-28. Matthew Stafford beats his former team and bounces them out of the playoffs. Oh, I did have it. 31-28. Man. Okay, now to finish up the weekend, Monday Night Football. This is a tough game because the Buccaneers have home field advantage. The Eagles don't look like the best team right now. They look like their coach doesn't know what he's doing. Just my personal signs. But they still have Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. But on the other side of the ball, Baker Mayfield, Chris Godwin, Rashad White. But I do think home field advantage will play a big role in this. And if the weather, I don't know what the weather is for there. Across the whole entire United States is terrible weather currently. I think Philly will have a lot to think about over this offseason on whether to fire Nick Sirianni, because when his offensive coordinator left, the offense obviously regressed, and the defensive coordinator left, and it's regressed. So I get the Buccaneers winning a slim one, 25-24. I don't like the Eagles. Buccaneers, don't let me down. And that is going to be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below your predictions for this playoff. And I'll see you next week for more predictions of the divisional round. Peace out.